Hi, Luminaires. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. How's everybody feeling? I hope wonderful, energized, happy, and not just because it's Friday, because you made some choices in your life to let today be happy, no matter what day it is, based on what outcome or conception you might have brewing. This moment is a good moment to have. Today, I thought we would talk about how to push yourself in healthy ways, without breaking. Hence the funny little title page we had with the stormtroopers and the egg. Because when we get into being energy-centric, meaning making choices in our life with everything from food to relationships to career to the thoughts we choose to hold, all based on higher vibrations, higher energies, remaining positive, seeing the world glass half full. It takes a lot of effort. And if we push ourselves to perform or to be that way towards an end goal, we kind of step on our own toes. The old 3D paradigm of work hard, play hard, or no pain, no gain really doesn't provide motivation for energy-centric people. We try it on. It's the norm. And we might want to push ourselves that way to be more positive, to meditate deeper, to communicate to spirit clearer. So we push ourselves to do those things, and then all of a sudden we have found ourselves with a very minimal outcome, like this big, like something not so hot. So let's talk about some ways where we can encourage ourselves without breaking, without squashing out that subtle light energy, but encouraging it to stay with us and start getting bigger outcomes. Before we do that, let's say hi to everybody who's here. Colleen is here. Hi, Colleen. Thank you so much for being here and hosting the chat thread. Shannon. Hi, Shannon C. Julia B. So wonderful to have you guys. Shelly Ham, I have seen you all morning. This is such a beautiful way to experience you this Friday. Nancy Garfinkel, hi. Amy says, what are we going to get together for a post-C19 party? It's coming up, isn't it? Actually, Colleen and I were just talking about some in-person events starting in July. We're going to do a in-person trance channeling like I used to do every month. And then we're looking at what classes to start teaching. And maybe, California, here we come. Colorado, would love to see you. And of course, I'm desperately missing the Akashic Ranch in Kamloops, Canada. Oh, good afternoon, Jennifer. Monet. Oh, my hair looks spectacular. Yay! Thank you. Oh. Hi, Sheldon. It's good to have you back here. Hi, Joyce. Pam T says, so glad to be here with everyone. This theme is perfect for me today. I missed you all. Ooh, I am so happy we're back on these Fridays. Oh, Kiara, I know you're holding down Italy. I wish you could be here when we do our reunions. Colleen, maybe we have to put Italy on the list. Just saying. Maybe we can all go to Machu Picchu, which we are putting together for the end of April in 2022. It's going to be a very small group, only because the resort that we're choosing sleeps 12. So we'll have 12 slots open, but we'll let you know when that comes out. So we are looking at Machu Picchu, April 2022. Yes, Shelley says, I'm looking forward to taking your trance channeling 1 and 2 coming up. Ooh, I look forward to teaching that. Oh, you're Eastern Canada, not far from Kamloops. Scotty, I love that area. It is so beautiful. Okay, let's get back. Oh, Claudia, stop. You're throwing out South Africa. I've always wanted to go to Africa. My husband was born in Angola, and so he's kind of put the kibosh on returning. He left during the Civil War. It was very uneasy. I was like, it's a totally different region. Maybe, please. We'll see. Okay, let's get back to the topic. How do you push yourself without breaking? So this kind of line of encouragement is to help energy-centric people be able to, I guess, rally up their mind, body, emotion, soul, like get them all together and just put that edge of a masculine energy, classical masculine, which is a positive current of energy. Positive in this case does not mean good. Negative in this case that I'm about to share does not mean bad. Those are judgmentals. We're looking at the quality of the energy. So when we put our mind, body, emotion, soul together and we just kind of pepper it with positive current energy, it firms it up with a lot of strength. And this is that vibration is that very thing that we use when we're encouraging ourselves. You know, keep going, be present, but keep going. So it is life that happens that can absolutely derail us. No, it can shock us. It can pull the rug out from under our feet. We can live in a bubble where we perceive one conversation or relationship one way, and then all of a sudden it feels like somebody came out of the blue and just clocked you one, swiped you. Whether it was a honest mistake and unknowing action, words, or share on your part, or whether it was you coming across a moment of deep insecurity. Either way, instead of letting those moments get the best of you and take you off that path of staying positive and aware and mindful, you can, in that moment, as an energy-centric person, relax. You relax. It's kind of similar to being in a car wreck, or if you're a sports or an athlete, when you go to fall, you have trained or maybe been taught, you relax your body. You relax your body so when you have impact, you are not injured. Your muscles are not tight. So hold that image in your head when we talk about mind, body, emotion, soul. It's about relaxing. So you come up in this moment in your life, and it's a tough moment, however you want to describe it, whatever it is. Whether you want to defend it, immediately apologize, feel embarrassed, or be upset at it, be angry, you can choose, instead of that trigger or that response that comes up unconsciously, to relax. Relax your muscles in your mind, relax the muscles in your heart, relax your spiritual muscles, open up and provide a level of acceptance and push through. Instead of going, oh my God, this was the worst, I am just going to walk away. Please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. Please don't look. I just want to bury myself right now. This is really embarrassing. It's not what I meant to say, or it came across another way, or this is all convoluted and I can't, or what it was. And you want to walk away from it. Or if you're so angry, you can't stay present and you walk away. I bring this up because I will share with you, a classic walk-awayer. So if I get into a conversation as an Aquarian, as a number 7, an enthusiast in the Enneagram, as somebody who's more creative, energy-centric, and I'm trying to discuss with my husband, this is kind of old Jamie, I'm away from it a little bit more now, and I can't find my words, whether my brain just can't think about it, I will walk away. I will just leave the room. So this isn't helping any situation. I come back, in the past, I was like, excuse my absence, but I couldn't think straight, had to get into the other room so I could disconnect energetically so I could get my wits about me. So if you are a walk-awayer or a closer-upper or a shutdown person, I'm going to encourage a wonderful way to push yourself so that you can get to that goal that you know you want or where you want to be. Relax. Relax. You're okay. Of course, unless you're in a situation where your physical body is in harm's way, don't relax. Follow through, please. So relax, open up, and push through it. When you relax, this will help your mental body not try to derail you with all the negative talk, the self depreciation, the you're stupid, no wonder this happened to you because of all these reasons. And it tries to put you down even more when you've already decided that you're not going to feel good about this outcome. It comes in and it's like, yeah, let's take this on with you. And it wrestles you to the ground. When you relax, most likely you'll see this pattern pop up and you can provide some curiosity around it. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Often when we go down the self-depreciation, it leads to anxiety, it leads to increased heart rate, it leads to compromised breathing patterns, tight diaphragm, which in extreme cases can lead to fainting. So relax the mind. When we relax in this way with our emotional body, when we come across a difficult point in life, whether by, like I mentioned before, mistake, by accident, or by purpose, by moments of insecurity, and you relax, and your heart picks up on it, and it relaxes. All of a sudden, in a relaxed heart, you know one of the first thing it finds? Compassion. It's interesting, isn't it? It's like our default, but we're running all these other programs. Duh, right? And we've got things to do. So we're running all these programs. And as soon as we click to the relax, it's a chill out, relax. All of a sudden the heart goes back to compassion. The first piece that it'll show compassion for in most people will be self. In others, it might be for the situation or for what's going on. And then, bling, the light comes on. And then you have the self-awareness and the self-compassion. Yay. When you relax physically, with your physical body, you're going to open up for ease of heart rate, going to open up for better breathing, and less triggering to those intense adrenal glands and steroids and cortisols that just raise all kinds of chemical levels to alert, fight, and protect, even though it might not be needed. So you're rerouting the nervous system. Yay! The nervous system goes, oh, we're not responding. Okay, I'm going to own it. We're going to own this moment, and we're going to relax, and we're going to push through it. When we decide to move through or push through, we are actually choosing to evolve, and we're choosing not to hit the repeat button. So anytime you feel that kick, that tension, that derail action, that is your very opportunity to have a moment of evolution. When we relax spiritually, so our soul body, our energetic body, when we relax, that can look however you want, thinking beautiful pictures, taking a deep breath, taking a step back. It's not about detaching. It's not about letting go and letting it float away and relaxing. I'm not saying that. It's not about walking out of the room anymore. It's about breathing, stepping back, chilling out. When we do this, energetically what happens? It's pretty cool. So let me see if I can paint you a picture of what I see. Here we go. We don't know what that was, but that was an interesting sound. When you engage in a situation, it could be a daydream, it could be conversation with like this right here. You're engaging in this live stream on YouTube. And hopefully, if you really enjoyed this talk, you will hit the like button and subscribe and share with a friend, because we would be ever so grateful for it. But you're engaging in this moment right now. Here we are. When I watch your energy and you're engaging in something, it's like these really, really thin vortexes of energy. Maybe an eighth the width of my pinky. They're really tall, they're really, really thin, and they're really long, and they connect to the source that you're engaging in, whether it's your cat, tree, garden, person, home. So even if you're daydreaming, oh, I wish I were at home right now and I could be watching this YouTube in the comfort of my own home, but here I am at work. Okay, you were just thinking a home. In your energy field, you have these layers of light, and they're held out in layers because there's frequencies, there's bandwidths of frequencies. And then the next layer will have a slightly different set or different bandwidth of frequencies that it holds. And those bandwidths feed your mental body, emotional body, physical body, spiritual body. And then we go out into the astral, the ethereal, it just goes on and on and on. We're connected to all that is. But what's cool is when we consciously connect, like we're doing now, these little strings of light will come out and engage. Now, when we choose, when we're triggered, and we take that step back, that breath, that of acceptance, and you feel your muscles relaxing, energetically what happens is you uncord from the situation. You call your energy back in. Imagine all the thoughts you have going on right now. Like, what are you working on right now? Are you folding clothes, balancing some books? Are you driving in the car and listening, hopefully not watching when you're doing that? Or are you thinking about your kid or your neighbor, your parents, and some things that you were doing and a list you made and a to-do, and you've taken this time so graciously out of your day to be here? You have cords to all of it. Tiny little vortex cords. These are different, in my observation, different than, I just didn't want to really use the word cord. They're different to me than classic cord conversation. In relationships that we share energy back and forth, we build a bridge, and it's usually a thicker cord, and it bonds you to that person, situation, to that item, animal, plant, to whatever it is. But these little thoughts we're having, they're really, really tiny and thin. And it's just, think of it like a baby's curious fingers, where it just wants to reach out and feel what that's like, or just touch the hair. It's not rooting in and connecting and holding on and never letting go. It's curious energy that's reaching out to see if there's going to be some exchange. So it's kind of like that preamble to a really thick cord if you decide to tether yourself and connect really to that topic. So when you're relaxing your spiritual energy, those loosen up. That energy starts to come back to you. When you collect your energy back to you, guess what? Stronger. You feel better. You got more light and energy that you can now use and focus to push yourself through without breaking, without feeling like the outcome you're going to land with is not the one that you were looking for, or coming to afterwards and going, oh, why? Why did you tell yourself to do that? Why did you say yes and you overcommitted yourself? Why? None of that happens as you have calmed yourself down, you've relaxed, and you've put yourself in the position to evolve rather than repeat, repeat, repeat. So when you're in this moment, a few things you might need. Something that I like to remember is be kind to yourself. I say that a lot. And I think at the beginning of the days when Spirit was telling me, Jamie, here's your new mantra, this is it, I probably said it close to 1,000 times a day. I mean, if I had to print out my thoughts, that novel mostly would have said, Jamie, be kind to yourself, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind to yourself. And it wouldn't really read much else. Whether I was connecting to what that really meant or not, it was at least something I was focusing on. If be kind to yourself is not your thing, try be gentle with yourself. What does it look like to be gentle with yourself? To be easy. When you do that, you relax, you show kindness, and you're in a situation where you feel like you really need to push yourself, so many more solutions and possibilities and answers are going to go shoop right to the surface. That's what it means to live in the flow. Where universe, all that is, God source, just goes, I got something for you. Was this what you were looking for? Here, take this, that. You want to know how to get into the flow? This is one of the ways. Of course, I feel like there's always so many, but one of the ways. I'm going to check back in with you. Myra Adams says, hello, everyone. Taking a break from work to join in. Thank you, Myra. Jane Howard says, hi. Wendy Crane says, more flow. Yes, we were on the same page right then. Kara says, this makes me think when Griff told me to cut the string around me. String, that's a really great term. That kind of soul connection to the topic, situation, person, animal, plant is like a little string. But then when you use it a lot, that connection again and again and again, it becomes a cord and it becomes a little more fixed. Oh, I like that. It's much easier to be gentle with others, says Kiara. Yes, but I'm hoping that you're going to be finding some ways to be gentle with self. I'm working on that, be kind to myself, getting a bit better at it, says Shelley. Good. Amy says, are we live? I'm not getting Jamie. Yeah, we're totally live. Is it not happening for you? I'm knocking over Big Red here. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Oh, Oriole, thank you. I'm really happy that you like the visual for it. All of us who are here that have multiple clairs, empathic, just energy alert, trying on those old indoctrinated ways of how to push yourself often just makes us crumble. We get frustrated with ourselves and the outcome. We feel further from our truth than ever before when we start to just overhandle and over control what we're working on. And our spirit and our inner self is going, but, it's getting further away. Yeah, but this is what we were told to do, to manage it, to get a hold of it, to make sure it doesn't get away from us. And energy is like, oh, well, I'll see you later when you figure out a new way. So this way to push yourself without breaking, this relax, be kind to yourself, be gentle, move through, choose to evolve through the discomfort. You own it. You own it. Was it actually your mistake? Something you didn't mean to do? Was it actually something you did on purpose? And then you realize afterwards how awful it was. You're like, I didn't look to hurt anybody's feelings. I was just shortcutting and I just wanted this over here. And now I need to own it. And you own it. It feels so good. You claim back all your string-like energies, relax your mental body, relax your emotional, your physical body, move through it, evolve. What happens with this, we mentioned before, you end up in the flow. The universe goes, oh my God, here's so many other possibilities. Here's so many other solutions you weren't even thinking about. We'd love to give them to you. It starts to become easy and free-flowing. You're like, oh, am I blessed? Is this a reward? Is this whatever? Think of it as you're in the right place always. You're the best version of yourself at any given time. And you chose in that moment to stay conscious and evolve. And this is what it feels like to be there. It's not really a reward punishment system, but it's what you get for staying awake and aware. Goosebumps, says Wendy. Kiara, I'm learning since I met you. I'm way gentler with myself. Yay! You're very welcome. She's giving me thank yous, but I really feel like it needs to be to yourself, Kiara. Crystalline, imaginary hand coming out of my head, grabbing into a rainbow rope and pulling in and myself up. Oh, I love this imagery. Yes, that's how the mind relaxes. Pam T, oh my goodness, this has been happening to me for weeks, trying to fit into my corporate job. Fit it in, control it, manage it. And then that subtle light energy that you thrive so much on goes, where for me? What for me? I don't know. I can't. And then you end up in a position seeing how much you've compromised yourself. You can be energy-centric as much as possible, sensitive, multi-claired, intuitive, and be right in the middle of corporate. Perfectly. You don't need to compromise yourself. These pushes, these energy encouragements that we're talking about today are a great way to evolve through that, to own the shifts, the responsibility, the changes, and stay where you are if that's where you want to be. PMT, I have to remember I'm an energy being. I love going with the flow. Ditto. Amy, oh, wow, I've missed everything. Oh, you didn't miss everything. Oh, I didn't give you the update. Aw, I'm glad you're here. We did a quick little summary, but it might be best to go back and listen to, because today is going to be a little bit of a shorter live. I have a few more minutes here, and then I'm going to start some afternoon meetings. And it is a lot of brain creativity with my mentees, my 2021 mentorship group, and also looking at another book that I would like to collaborate on. And tonight, meeting with a few people about growing and creating a Center for Love and Light in Northern Georgia. I guess I'm not going to sit still for a little while. Myra says, I keep telling myself, my next life, I'm coming as a kitty cat. Gonna eat, play, sleep, clean, and repeat. I say that too, but I say that I want to come back as my own cat. Is that weird? Can I be two and one? I don't know. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't know that you could scroll back in a video and listen and fast forward. Andrew, you're so welcome for this. Will this help even with anxiety? Says Frances, asks Frances. Yes, it can. Yeah, when you are looking to reach another outcome, a different outcome than where you are currently. And that happens with anxiety because anxiety starts to take over. Normally, if you have had anxiety in the past, you can feel it coming on. And then you can slow down. Sometimes it's not always obvious why the anxiety sets in. As an energy-centric person, you could be picking up on that subtle light energy of the tensions in the Schumann's resonance, the flares of the sun, the solar flares, the astrological layouts. I know that sounds a little all sci-fi, like what? I'm just this little person on Earth. You mean I'm resonating and reacting to that? Yeah, there's some of you out there that are so sensitive that it is part of your energy recipe that makes you. Some others are a little bit more, I call them like garbage disposals. I love a garbage disposal. This is not a bad thing. Where you can take on, frequencies and vibrations and be like, yeah, put them in there, I'm good. Like, I'm not letting it affect me. I'm sensitive, but I'm not responsive to everything that comes in. So I've got this different kind of filter happening. So you guys might not be tapping into that. So when anxiety sets in, I would say absolutely. To not let it derail you, I would step back, own it. This is what's happening. And relax. Breathing. Relax your mental body. Be kind to yourself. Relax your emotions. Relax your physical body. And for those techniques, you can go back and listen to the chat we just had. Relax your energy. See your energetic light, those bandwidths of frequency, just kind of soften like cotton candy. See it coming from concrete to cotton candy. And then pull back from all the things that you're connecting to. Recollect your energy, reclaim your light. Often that right there sets you. And that's when the new solutions and answers and that flow and that ease shows up. I'm going to give a big shout out to Shelly Ham for that beautiful financial energy. That was so sweet. Shelly, thank you, thank you. That was very nice. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Amora, I hope you write that book. I would love to read what you've had to say. Andrew's also sharing that I've had a lot of anxiety lately. Yes, there are many luminaires out there having a ton of anxiety reactions to these shifts. I think Schumann's resonance totally quit recording for the last 5-6 days. And the amount of that photonic light that came in, it just raised frequencies and vibrations. And it's happening through the end of June. We're not even through it. So some of you who are super sensitive might feel very overwhelmed, sometimes paralyzed. I don't know what to do. And the rest of us will feel a complete opposite. Just, I have so much energy. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So we all digest frequencies so differently. Shannon, sorry for random question. What's your favorite crystal? Ooh, my favorite crystal right now? I don't know, my fall 2 is usually black tourmaline, but I really love a lime chrysoprase or chrysoprase. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, but that just brightens me up. And I even think Maitland mentioned in the energy update, which is posted here on YouTube if you haven't watched it for June, that's a stone to use around your bed. And I was chatting with Marta, another luminaire over in the UK, and she goes, I got some. I put them around my bed. She was like, I have never been happier. I have never just slept so well and woke up with like, ta-da, today's the day. She's like, I have nothing going on. She goes, I just have this joy in me. I was like, that is lime chrysoprase. That's pretty wild. She was, I'm a little freaked out. It was pretty cool. Maybe if she's come back on, if she shows up in one of our live streams, we'll ask her to share about it. Can't wait. The upgrade, yes, is definitely what's happening. Well, this is the one little chat that I just wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for being present. I'm going to log out, continue with my creative brainstorming today, as Kiara was mentioning, to bring some other things into light to kind of help us all out. Yes. Oh, Colleen, thank you. That's our June 2021 energy update with Maitland. And she rocks it. She'll be doing it again for July. And at the end of June, if you are a YouTube member in the middle tier, the Lumavolve, we'll be having a spirit discussion where it'll be a class, but you'll be invited to ask the questions and engage with Maitland or Archangel Michael, who came through the other day. Even Mother Mary was present today. Archangel Michael came into the healing today. I mean, just these big players are just getting closer and coming in. You can tell there's something coming out of June. And so we would love to have you there if you're a member, and you can speak to Spirit directly as they're teaching the class topic. Yes, that is so cool. You guys are incredible. Thank you for being here. Choose happiness. Go choose it every single moment. Choose happiness. You have a choice. Pick that one. And remember, this is not woo-woo. It's true. I'll see you guys next Friday for our live and maybe in some classes. We've got Intro to Polarity coming up. Yeah, and then we're going to do a polarity practice to kind of really get it into your system. If you don't know about that, research it. Yeah, Crystalline, come play with me. I would love to. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, everyone.